Hello everybody, I'm Yuji,
I'm Muffin.
and welcome back to Hogwarts School of Bitchcraft and Misery! I don't want to read any more of this, guys. It's killing me a little on the inside.
We're on chapter 11 though, so we're almost done.
Almost. And guys, sorry about the weird upload schedule. Life has been kicking all of us in the ass, and my computer recently tried to kill itself. So, that's the thing that happened. Yay.
It has been rough, but we've been working on a couple Monday videos, so hopefully we'll get back on schedule with that.
I guess we should get on with reading this crap. Do you want to read it, Muffin?
Sure. Cough, cough, cough. Author's note. Hello, friends. The writing class is going quite well, and I stayed after this time to talk to the teacher about my little story, which he has been so kind about helping me with. He has had lots of very helpful suggestions, and I truly think that I've been guided by this class, to this class by a purpose greater than my own. Smiley face. Another thing, I've gotten many messages about the Slytherins. People are saying that somehow this means I hate Catholics. Friends, I do not hate Catholics at all. Oh my gosh.
But
Then why do you portray the Slytherins like that?
Yeah, you portray them as gross, disgusting pigs that work for evil forces. Like, how does that not mean you don't hate them? I mean, what? Anyways, continue on, I guess.
Where was I? All I want is for Catholics and everyone else to go to heaven and be happy with God. Do you want to know who truly hates Catholics? The so-called Catholic Church. See, you're such a hypocrite.
You are such a condescending cunt.
Ironic. But think about it. Why else would they lie to the Catholics about salvation? And did you know their leader is a socialist? See, you're contradicting yourself, lady. And this, even in the first couple sentences of the author's note, you're contradicting yourself. It seems like a certain someone doesn't know much about the Bible or the Constitution. And what about the only one being God and no others? So if any Catholics are reading this, I'm asking you this in love. Consider which is more important, your so-called religion or the truth. You're a jerk, lady. This bothers me.
Such a dick. Jesus.
Anyway, now on to chapter 11. Harry, Hermione, Dean Thomas, and Ronald all walked solemnly back to the main campus. They could hardly believe what they had just read. Voldemort on their campus? What would they do if they ran into him? They quickly went into their dorms and got to sleep. The next morning, the four little ones sat together for breakfast. The spread today was truly delicious. Fluffy scrambled eggs, crisp bacon, home fries, grits, waffles, apples, orange juice, and iced tea. Truly, the blessings today were abundant. I still can't believe Voldemort has been seen on our own campus, Harry whispered after swallowing a bite of bacon. Neither can I, Dean Thomas commented perceptively.
Stop doing that!
Why can't you just say, he said?
Or he commented. Why must it be, he commented perceptively? You need to stop that. You need to stop that. That is getting so annoying.
In some places I can understand why you'd want to do that, because after a while it gets boring reading, he said, she said, blah, blah, but,
Every time!
Yeah, using this kind of description every time just makes you seem, have you seen that meme where the guy's sometimes I use big words I don't understand to make myself look more, see more photosynthesis? That's what she seems like right now.
Yes.
See, anyway, I'm scared, Hermione murmured and fidgeted with her fork. What if he tries to kill Harry? Lady, you're not worried about him trying to kill you? What about Harry? It will be fine, Harry declared boldly, and gave her a hand a reassured squeeze, and they both blushed. What are the four of you gossiping about? A voice said. It was smug, and it came from behind them. Harry turned around, and he saw Draco standing behind him. Draco's hands were folded and rested on his stomach. Behind him stood two other younger men. Lady, you need to proofread. Dressed in the same as Draco, tan pants, brown sweater vests, and a white button-up shirt. We were just discussing something we read in the newspaper, Harry said friendly. Would you like to join us? Draco chortled pompously.
He
I hate this woman.
Chortled. I'm sorry, this is a weird word. He chortled. I'm sorry, please continue.
See, where was I? I think not. You may be comfortable dining with women outside your family, but I am not.
Oh,
I know that I am better than women. Whoa.
Draco. The fuck, bro?
Whoa. Why would I want to talk to...
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Someone isn't getting their dick wet anytime soon.
I mean, they did a good job making Draco seem like an asshole like he's supposed to be.
But I think this is crossing a bit of a line.
Oh, yeah.
Draco's not that much of a prick. I mean, he's a prick, but he's not that much of one.
Harry gritted his teeth. He had enough of this. He had. Okay, so I hate when people use had. Sorry, little tangent here. Had is not, like, grammatically correct. Harry had enough of this. Or, like, there's other words you can use, but had is... It bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost as much when people use that. Ooh, I hate things like that. Sorry. Anyway, he had enough of this. So-called feminists these days calling everything sex. How?
Oh!
I don't know. He's not being a feminist, though. I don't understand how I don't understand how she's tying this back to... Like, I don't understand where she gets the ties for this from. A man respecting his woman, providing for her, and giving her the children and a home that she truly desires is called woman-hating. What?
Wait.
What?
Where
did you get that from, though?
This is coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. Such silliness can make us forget what real sexism looks like. Well, okay, maybe she tied that back to because Draco is being sexist right now, but, like, I don't know. The truth is, women are just as smart as men, and God made us as their equals, but equal does not mean the same. And when we treat men and women as being the same and tell a woman to go to work all day and forget about her true calling as a wife and mother, then that is the real woman-hating.
Wait. What? What?
She's kind of contradicting herself. Men and women can do the same thing, but you forget that, she's like, but, women are supposed to be in the house taking care of children, right? Lady. I mean, if that's what you want to do, okay, but there's a lot of women who would rather be working, and that's fine, too.
Continue on.
And then there are people like Draco, who think God messed up and made women worse than men, and neither is okay. That is a mean thing to say, Harry screamed bravely as he banged his fist on the table so hard that the plates bounced. Mr. Snape looked over in their Mr. Snape looked over in their direction as he saw the commotion that was going on at the moment. He was dressed very dapperly. I don't like this woman today in a freshly pressed dress shirt and practical pants that complement his long muscular legs perfectly. I think this woman has a thing for Snape. Oh no. Above the top button of his shirt, a hint of the thick carpet underneath was visible. This woman obviously has a thing for Snape.
Oh my god.
Does your husband know you're writing about this? He carried with him a big, heavy King James version of the Bible as he sauntered across the cafeteria. No, I don't understand why, because I really hate King James version. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but I can't stand that version. What exactly is going on here? He questioned, folding his arms over his chest. Nothing, Draco muttered in the embarrassed voice of one who knows he has done wrong. But Harry boldly and honestly retorted, Draco was being a bully to the ladies. What do you mean, ladies? He was only being a lady. It was just Hermione. No plural here. With a gasp, Greg covered his mouth with his delicate, long fingers' hands.
Wait.
Greg?
Who the fuck is Greg? Who is Greg?
Where did he come from? Greg covered his mouth with his delicate, long-fingered hands. Detention, Draco! I hate everything about this story.
Let's just get it over with.
We as Christians must be respectful of women and treat them with the gentleness they deserve as our mothers and sisters and daughters. Mr. Snape grabbed Draco's wrist and led him out of the cafeteria. Harry smiled holily.
angrily at this.
At the sanctimonious fool. Draco shook his fist. I'll get you for this, Potter. Tonight after dinner in the courtyard, we will have a pray-off. I hate this lady. Why? Why
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you dumb kids and your stupid dog. I'll get you for this.
Author's note. Blessings.
Fuck you and your blessings. I'm sorry, I'm being salty. Move on
And
to chapter
on
12.
to chapter 12.
Even though we don't want to.
Author's note. Hello, friends. I had this chapter all ready to go a week ago after class last Saturday, but then, of course, things got in the way like they always seem to. But now that things have slightly settled down here at Fort Parsons, I thought I would finally post this. Well, that we can understand about things getting in the way. The campus was dark when Harry, Hermione, Dean Thomas, and Ronald walked out of their dormitories. It was completely silent because all the other little ones were asleep. The bright stars shining twinkled approvingly at the righteous young Christian trio. Wait, hold on. So he's actually going to go meet Draco for this fight. Didn't, Snape heard him say they were going to fight as he was dragging away. Don't you, I think Snape would be waiting and not allowing them to just go and fight.
You'd think so, but apparently not. Snape has better things to do.
I'm nervous, Ronald uttered shakily. Isn't this against the rules? Maybe a little bit. Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione exchanged a knowing look. It wasn't Ronald's fault. It was just how he'd been raised. For being worried that you're breaking the rules? What are you talking about? Slytherin hats do not usually question authority. You're being, religionist. They think they just need to know what the head Slytherin hats tell them to do. They never think that maybe the Lord's work is important. You're going to fight, Draco. What the frick are you talking about? It's the Lord's work, Harry explained patiently. It is more important. We might get kicked out of school and everything, but, this is more important. That's right, Dean Thomas said wisely, and not a single word was mispronounced.
What the fuck?
He just said, that's right. That part is not needed. I'm upset. He had dressed quite respectfully for the occasion, so he's gonna look nice when he beats Draco's ass. His face was scrubbed quite cleanly. Any mommy would be proud to have him for her son. Oh, Ronald murmured wonderingly. He had never thought that anything could be more important than following rules. Not even the Lord's work. Ronald was starting to ask the big questions. Questions just might just lead... What?
So, apparently, rules don't matter if, the Lord tells you to do something. Lord tells you to go murder that man, but murder is illegal? Pfft, who cares about laws? Go murder him, stab him in the throat, and bury his bones.
She said in the last chapter that she doesn't hate Catholics, but she's... the way she's portraying Ron in this is, I'm really mad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Just think... Yep. Anyway, just think what would happen if Harry had not known to love the sin, not the sinner. Love this... What? You mean hate the sin and not the sinner, not love the sin.
You love that sin. Love it
love it.
Snow tomorrow.
Just then, Draco stepped out from behind a tree. He was wearing yet another sweater vest, and he was proudly sporting a Ravenclaw hat. You're ruining my house.
Get rid of that sweater vest right now. Burn it in a fire.
Get rid of that hat. How dare you put Draco in Ravenclaw?
Here we go.
Well, Potter, Draco drawled smugly. Looks like you came to the pray-off after all. This is so stupid. That's right, Harry answered courageously. Well then, Draco grinned self-righteously, let's pray. How does that, how... Harry and Draco got down on their knees and raised their hands to the sky. I'll go first, because God loves me best, Draco declared confidently. With that, he shouted, Dear Lord, if you agree with me that women are stupid and Potter's wrong, please strike him down where he kneels. Dean, Thomas, and Ronald gasped. Hermione began to cry, but Harry did not flinch. He knew that he was a man of the Lord.
It gets worse. I read ahead. It gets worse.
Oh, God. Draco grinned viciously as he looked to the sky for a bolt of lightning, but none came. His eyes widened and his jaw dropped. He began to cry. Oh, poor cryberry Draco. Now it was Harry's turn. Pray. He raised his hands far higher than Draco's had been. No need to upstage Draco, dude. You're just being an asshole, Harry. And he screamed in a voice far louder than Draco's had been. Dear Lord, if you agree with me that women are just as good as men, but different, please. For a second he thought about asking for Draco to be struck down, but then he was overcome with mercy. Please make him a Gryffindor hat. In that moment, the hat on Draco's head changed into a red and yellow one with a lion on it, and the tears running down his face were not sad tears. They were happy tears. The crowd of onlookers burst into applause. Wait, what do you mean crowd of onlookers? Who else is there besides Hermione, Ron, and Dean? But Harry did not notice all the... What?
I said I guess they were stalked.
Maybe. But Harry did not notice all the cheering students and teachers. He was bathing in the love of the Lord. Author's note, blessings.
Okay, first off, what the fuck was that shit?
What kind of fight is that? I'm mad. I wanted blood.
But anyways, we've only got 2 more chapters after this, guys.
One more episode to go. And then we're done.
Oh, thank God. I'm so done with this story. I just can't. Although I am...
It hurts to read.
It does. And I'm happy for it to finally be coming to an end. And then we get to move on to our next story. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I'm UG.
I'm Muffin.
And we are Constructive Criticism.
See you in the next video.